Hello there, and welcome back to yet another part of Castlevania Symphony of the Night. In the last episode, we took out the mummy without the help of Brennan Fraser. Oop! Now we got the Alucard mail, and it is better than the Spike Breaker. Is it better than the Walk Armor? Let me check, and no, it is not better than the Walk Armor. Now it resists things, and I'll probably end up using it eventually, but in fact, you know what? Let's use it. Yeah, I couldn't forget us go and find that. Even though I forgot that it was there. So there's really not much left for us to really explore. I mean, I don't think there's anything over there. I think that's actually that whole area over there. No, wait, we already came from there. That was the castle keep. Okay, so are we almost done? Is it just the bottom that we have to go to? These are questions I would like answered. Oh. Flying zombie. Oh, no. Man, what in the Walking Dead is this? The zombie is going without its head. Everything I've learned is a lie. Everything I've learned is a lie. We're always told, get the head, it dies. Yeah, well, you know what? What? Jeffrey Dean Morgan, come save me. You and Norman Reedus, come help me. Give me that life max up. I think there was... I'm trying to remember where it was. It's somewhere here, where we can get through the ceiling. Or in this case, the floor. Hey, your attack's due. Or was it over here? Okay, you know, this would really help if I had a much better attack to remember, like, where. And I believe it's right around here. Oh, there it is. A memory ain't what it used to be. Oh, we got a heart refresh. I don't even know what that does. Don't care. Sounds cool. I like it. Alright, now we can just exit out through this door over here. I don't think there was much back there, except just like some exploration stuff, which I might just come back. And let's see, I think that's everything. We can just go back, explore over there, make our way back, and teleport out. So like I said, I really think that's it. It's just now go and deal with my least favorite part of the game. And pray to God it doesn't go bad. Honest to God, like, when we get to that part, I'm not even gonna... Unless I do this the first try, I mean, I'm not uploading it. Like, we're probably just gonna... When we get to there, it's probably just gonna be an extra long part or something. And by the time I get to the fight, it's just... We're just gonna have to... not show you all the deaths, because unfortunately I can't lie and say I'm gonna do this on the first try. I'm honest, like I can be arrogant at times. I already know that, but I know my place in life, and it's when we come to that boss fight, I already know, man, we ain't making it out. Like, we ain't getting out of there if we want, like. We gonna be like Damian Lillard in Portland. We ain't leaving. Unless he got traded somewhere else by this point, because currently when I'm videoing this, Damian Lillard ain't getting traded. But that is very much subject to change. And I do apologize if it gets kind of annoying that I constantly point in, like, not point in, what's what I'm looking for? Pause in out of the map so I can see where I'm at. I'm just trying to make sure I cover everything. And my memory's not what it used to be. I mean, it is. I remember some things, But I definitely feel in my old age, which, as far as I'm concerned, being a couple of years away from 30 is old. I can never remember, like, okay, am I here? Am I here? Am I here? Where do I need to go? But on the bright side, I think we've covered this whole area. It just kind of sucks that it's like you have to just go through every square inch of this castle. Oh, not what I wanted to do, but good enough. Alright, so let's make our way towards... Where's the quickest way to get there is the question. Actually, probably going back the way we came. You know, if you're gonna fight, just fight. But stop doing all that running away from me stuff. Like, it's not helping your case. Okay, you know what? I can actually just fly here. I don't feel like going change in and out of my armor. I don't feel like dealing with them. I'm just gonna fly away. And, well, let's take those ghost dancers out. I don't get them. They just seem to jump for whatever reason. It's like you're not even really a ghost dancer. You're more of a ghost jumper. Goat jumper. That's something entirely different. Something entirely different. I gotta say, goats are pretty awesome, though. I'm gonna go on that subject. This is kind of funny. Whenever I was at work recently, this is a funny story. So, I pulled up to my job one day to my second school site, and as I was getting out my truck to just go into the building, there's a goat like just chilling in front of the school, and no one knew how it got there, but my boss came out and everything, and there's me just, hey, I want the goat. And so they kind of just let me take care of finding the goat's home, which I don't know where to start with that, but thankfully there was a kid at the school who lived in the neighborhood, and he's like, oh, I know that goat. Okay. If you know that goat, please show me where to go. And we ended up bringing the goat home, and I got very obedient, like just followed us. And that by itself was kind of funny, but what made it better is we were dismissing the following day, and sure enough, the goat came back. So once again, I get the call like, excuse me, we need you to come get the goat again. I'm like, my time has come. Like, just call me, like, just use me for all the animal control things. I don't mind. Like, there's a goat at school that we don't want around school. Call me. We have a squirrel that gets in the library. Actually happened. Call me. The only one that I wasn't too fond of was at my previous job, where we had a snake outside, and they're like, oh, you're the only male teacher here. I'm like, yeah, why? Like, oh, cool. Can you come deal with a snake? I'm like, how big is it? So I go and check to see how big is this snake. Like, is it really, like, worthy of causing an alarm? Is the snake really that much of a problem? And that snake was huge. Like, I'm talking at least 5 feet long. And it was thick. It was definitely a thick snake. With both C's. And yeah, I didn't sign up for that, and I had to tell him, I'm like, hey, I don't know what y'all want me to do, but I'm gonna tell you what I'm not doing. I'm not messing with the snake, because that thing is gigantic. Unless y'all got a tool or something that extends that I don't have to get near it. Oh, do you want a shovel? Yeah, that'll work. So we went to get the shovel, and they gave me a shovel, and I'm looking for our school's cup. I'm like, hey, you got a gun that I can borrow, please, so we can take this snake out? And unfortunately, they won't give you the gun. I'm like, seriously? Well, can you come shoot it then? And I walked over, and I've got the the shovel ready, and I'm trying to sneak up behind it, but I'm gonna tell you, that thing reared up. It did not like me, and it made eye contact with me. That's how close it was. I'm like, let it bite a kid. I deal with it. And thankfully, it was during a time when it was the end of the school year. There were no kids left. It was just us there to clean up the school and get our classrooms fixed up for the summer. But they called me like, hey, you're the only guy. You're like the only guy around here at the moment. Can you come deal with a snake? And I'm like, I don't want to deal with a snake. Like, I can't really stress to you about how much I don't want to do that. But yet, here I am, doing everything I can. And unfortunately, that snake ended up just getting away. I said I wasn't messing with it. Like, there are limits to the animals I'll deal with. There are limits. Like, top of the list of things I'm not gonna deal with. And I'm gonna catch a little hate for this one, but I don't do roaches. That is 100% top of my list of things that I don't deal with. Don't like roaches. I've never liked roaches. They scare me. Thank you. Like, I don't do roaches. I'm very paranoid about them. And if y'all must know why, the story behind that, when I was very young, and I mean very young, there was a roach in the pair of pants that I was wearing. And I don't know how it got, I didn't notice it was in there when I put them on. I was 8 years old. That was traumatizing. I was 100% traumatized after that. Alright, so now we're done with everything else. Let's make our way. Alright, now we have our more enemies that... What's the word I'm looking for? More bosses that became just regular enemies. You may only deal 1 damage at a time, but that doesn't make it any less annoying. I'll tell you, I'll never get over the music of this area. It is unsettling. It is unsettling as can be. I cannot stress that enough. This is the most unsettling music I find. Like, oof, I feel my spine tingling, but oof, we're actually going to save the game here, and we're going to end the part right here, because I believe we have another boss on our way. So, we're going to end here, and I will see y'all in the next part. Thank y'all for tuning in again to another episode of Let's Play Castlevania Symphony of the Night. This is EKI Butters, and I will see y'all in the next part.